Here with Coach Helmer after the Big Ten championships, and starting off, going back to yesterday, two seniors that really rose to the occasion and captured Big Ten championships, Kyla Buckley and Kelsey Abbey. Can you talk about their performances?
Yeah, I'm proud of both of those girls. Kelsey was really good earlier in her career and tailed off and has struggled a little bit, but to put it back together in a fifth year and become a Big Ten champion for the first time, I thought it was a great performance and certainly by far her best vault of the season, at least up to this point. And then Kyla, we talked about this in our team meeting last night. It's difficult to be a defending champion. It's great to be a defending champion, but it's difficult to carry that burden of expectation, and particularly when you're not coming in with the #1 mark. She had to come in and beat a girl who was seated in front of her, and she did a great job with that. So very proud of both those fifth-year girls.
And then you come back today and you have two runner-ups, Robbie Neerman in the mile and Sarah Maxer in the high jump as well.
Yeah, Sarah was seated second. She got second. It was a solid effort. And then Robbie was in one of those tactical races that could have gone to anybody, and anybody pulled it off. He did a great job. We were able to let him have his legs a little bit, not use him last night on the relay, and I think that helped him some. But he's a pretty good miler, and showed that he was in a great field today.
How do you begin to kind of assess things as a whole, and moving forward into?
Well, we're the team coming out of the Big Ten indoor meet that we were coming into the Big Ten indoor meet. We knew that we were going to have holes. We knew we had events where we were going to take zeros. We knew we had events where people were going to be pretty good. Part of our issue is we're very young. We had a depleted group of distance runners, and we're very young on that side of it. But the right people are there, and they're doing the work that needs to be done, and they're going to be just fine as we go forward, because this conference is not for the faint of heart, particularly when it comes to those races. This is big time track and field, and while on the guys side particularly, they did a great job at the conference cross country championship and the national cross country championship. As a group, they're pretty good, but as individuals, they're not quite yet old enough, strong enough, good enough to come in and compete with what you have to compete with in this conference. And so I'm feeling comfortable that those things are in place. And there's some other places, I think, where we have young people that are going to be just fine as we move forward. But there's some places where we've got some big holes that we don't have anybody to fill, and that's probably a function of recruiting. It's a function of a little bit of bad luck here and there, but those are things that need to be addressed and will be addressed, and definitely need to be addressed as we go forward, because we can't be successful in this conference if we're only going to score points in this area or that area. We've got to be a pretty good team across the board, and that's a very difficult thing to do and a great challenge for our kids and for our coaches.